Just improvise stuff, chat. Just improvise stuff. Improvised to see. Stuff should be. Everything should be okay. There you go. There you go. It's okay. Everything should be fine. Everything should be okay. Live chat. Okay. Stream check. Everything should be fine. The volume should be fine. So I can just go and start it. This is for you, Anubis, by the way. I know I'm late, but since you asked anyway, I did say, oh, I'll maybe stream on like Sunday anyway and do the free circle. Let me just do it anyway. Let's just do it. So, okay, wait. Just a final check to see. Okay, there you go. Okay. And okay, I'm going to set up anyway. Let's go and do it. What do I know about it? I saw one image, which, yeah. Yeah, I wish I didn't, but internet is internet, so oh well. So anyway, let's go and do it anyway. There it is. Let's go to the quest. I already unlocked it, quote unquote, but I didn't start it. Thank God they had this option now. So for anyone watching right now, I am starting Furina Star Quest. And I actually just noticed I should probably just put in the title of my stream on Twitch, by the way, that I also starting that. So let me just see. Let me put that real quick. Furina. Okay, and there you go. Good enough. All right, let's go. Now I can just prop start. Yep, to yesterday, to little seen it. Go to the card of Fontaine Adventures Guild. One day you and Paim arrive at the Adventures Guild to check out the commissions there. Okay, start simple. It's starting simple. I see. We go with Furina because of course, chat. Of course we're going with Furina. Just the style on everyone. Let's go. Oh, excited. Let's go. Let's see how it is.
Catherine, it's us. Got any new commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps?
Paimon! You didn't have to be so direct. More lucrative, the better. Yeah, Paimon.
Paimon's just being enthusiastic. We're old friends now, she gets it.
Sure.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again.
Oh, bye.
Looking for the next challenge, I see.
Yeah, you know, it's just the usual stuff.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open.
Oh, do we now?
Having read the details, however, I don't believe you'd consider it to be lucrative.
I mean, I was going to say we don't do always stuff for the Mora, but I always do stuff for the Primo Gem, so I guess like I do like for the money, I guess.
Don't worry about that. We were just kidding. So what's the
Were you, Paimon? Like, were you really kidding? I don't believe you. I feel like you were trying to like also putting water in my stuff here real quick. I feel like you were like being half serious about that, you know? Oh, but give us the money. I want the Mora. I want like this. It's a delicious food, you know? But whatever. Yeah, what is this about?
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues and is currently unable to perform the role.
Oh, chat. I can already feel what this is going. Just by listening to that line of like, I see what this quest is going. For the most part.
But the troupe has also been experiencing some financial difficulties. So unfortunately, they cannot afford to pay the replacement actress.
So they asked the Adventures Guild to find an actress for them?
That does sound like a tricky situation. So basically they're looking for a volunteer?
That's right.
Oh, I see.
Our adventurers reached out to many actresses, but none of them were willing to take the job.
Totally not Furina, right? Yep, totally not Wait, chat. Wait. You're going to basically go there and like, hey, Furina, hello, how are you doing? So, do you know any actresses that can help us out? You know, someone which is really good at acting that can help us out at the stage play. So, we're going to say no. And we're like, oh well, suck to suck. Well, bye, Furina. See you next time. And just go and find someone else or something. Totally not her. Yep, totally not her.
There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it. Oh, this one's a doozy. What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas?
Yeah, what do you think, Traveler? What do we think here?
Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring a musical.
Okay. I call BS on this one. You say very true, but we did like stuff for the first time for much less, you know? Like investigators, we were the main actors in a movie. Like we do a lot of stuff. We like became defense attorneys and prosecutors. Like I don't know what we are talking about. Like, oh yeah, very true. We don't have experience, but that actually never stopped us. It never stopped us from trying. So I don't know what we are talking about right now.
If you're interested in helping,
Okay.
why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there.
Okay. I'll say this, chat. It just hit me. I know, like, I should have noticed before. In this case, because I use the ether, the only factor to stop me is because, you know, we are a man and not a woman, but it never stopped. Well, you guys know what I mean, right? In this case, yeah, but come on.
Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Also, is this guy really right there at our side? Like, just literally, like, just there thingy? I thought it would be somewhere else.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? No wonder, he looks like he just ate a sour lemon.
Paimon. Okay, we go talk to him.
Paimon approved, let's go. Hello there, are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Also, how much do they pay for like an actor in the stage of Fontaine? Because they say it doesn't have enough money to pay for a new one, but they have enough for ask that Adventures Guild for help. So I assume it's cheaper, I guess.
Wait, I know you two. Are you really willing to act in my musical?
I mean, I don't mind, but don't you need like someone else?
Wow, sounds like we're pretty famous in Fontaine already.
But we're famous, like, at this point, everyone knows who we are. I'm pretty sure. Everyone knows, like, we are, like, the Traveler and Paimon.
But to answer your question, neither of us have any experience in musicals. But we heard that you're in a bit of a bind, so we figured we could at least try to help you think of a solution.
I'll say it would be kind of funny if Paimon was going to be the lead actress in this play. I think it would be funny, like, having small Paimon just floating everywhere, like, doing the lines.
Ah, I see. It's okay. I knew that asking for a volunteer was a long shot. If we can't find someone to step in, we'll have no choice but to cancel the show. It would be such a shame.
Yeah. Can you cover the budgets for a new actress with ticket fees?
That's the thing. We're not some high-profile theater troupe, just a group of amateur enthusiasts.
Oh, I see. Sorry, amateurs. That's why. Is that like you don't have enough money for that?
All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get an audience, never mind ticket fees. If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out differently. But now, it looks inevitable that we'll disband.
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh,
okay.
I guess the lady at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah, this is supposed to be our final show together as a troupe. One last show.
Okay.
And after that, we go our separate ways. So we were really hoping to end on a high note.
Yeah, but now you don't have the leading lady.
Nobody wants things to just fizzle out. Not after all the time and effort we've invested into it.
Also, I do wonder. I assume we are also going to help in the play in some way, right? Even though they need like an actress, I assume we are going to help in any way, shape, or form. Also, chat, you guys know anyone has Lumine? Is there any difference in dialogue or not? It's the same thing from what you guys see here now and all that. Like, there is some kind of change if you're a Lumine or not, or it's the same thing? I kind of mentioned that one of your actresses can make it, right?
Yeah, the leading lady, in fact. She's been dealing with a chronic illness ever since childhood.
Yikes.
And unfortunately, it flared up again recently. It really drains all her energy, so she's in no state to perform. The show just won't be the same without her. But for everyone else's sake, I still hope we can find a way to hold the performance on schedule.
Got it. We have a clearer picture now. Let's see if we can come up with any ideas.
I wonder if we're going to like immediately find Furina, or we're going to like to ask some other people that we know in Fontaine before that.
What if we sponsored the show? Traveler, how much more are you carrying?
Everything? What? Wait, everything. Yeah, I'm kind of loaded here.
Please, there's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Yeah, Mara isn't the biggest problem. How do we find someone who's good fit for the role? Yeah. Honestly, like even if we do have Demora, it's like the big problem find someone to fit the role in a sense, you know. I think there is. I remember Lumine being asked if she is volunteering to perform, that the options are both to decline because we're not really good at acting, something like that. Oh, I see. So there is like a small difference. Because I was wondering, like in my case, we're refusing because they need a woman and we're a man. So I was like, is there some kind of difference from Lumine or not? But that's good. That's good. Like there's a little small difference in the whole thing. But I'll say it again. That never stopped us before in trying anyway. The amount of times that like we like start something new and we said, but we don't have experience. Like it never stopped us. But I get it.
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not exactly rescuing the show.
If Cloud can Ether can, they are both flawed. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm pretty sure Ether could nail it, you know.
We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... you know who?
Yes. Great minds think alike. I was just thinking that.
That's how you know we're the best of partners. Anyway, she should have all the free time in the world right now.
Oh, I'm ready, chat. I'm ready.
She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake for her.
Nilo? I mean, maybe in an event, but yeah, nah.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous.
Yeah, let's just ask Furina.
Her? That was a joke, right?
No. Why would that be a joke?
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed on stage before, but Paimon's pretty confident that she'd be really good at it.
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of big-name shows before.
Really?
They were one of the reasons she was so popular.
Oh, I see.
But even if she's no longer the Hydro Archon, it's not like she's suddenly a commoner.
I mean, theory, you know.
She's still an idol to many people in Fontaine, including myself. I just think Lady Furina might feel a bit out of place in an amateur troupe like ours.
Fisher for the... Yeah, honestly, Fisher, I would love to see Fishina play. Like, I would love it. It would be amazing. Especially because, like a lot of Fisher's teams were related to theater and all that, and performances, like actors. So I would love to have, like, Fisher, like Furina, and like I guess Nilo would help as well because she's a dancer. Like the three of them like doing a performance together. And I could put Eula there as well because she also dances. Like it would be amazing, like seeing all of them together. And I guess Eugene as well. Yeah, Eugene is like a performance opera as well. So it would be nice to like all of them together. It would be amazing. But maybe some other day, another event. Who knows? But yeah, you want the show to go ahead, don't you? Are you prepared to do whatever it takes?
Well, yes, but...
I mean, it's worth a try. We can at least ask, you know?
Fair enough. I mean, if she was actually willing to, then of course I'd be honored to have Lady Furina star in our show. I'm sure the rest of the troupe would be delighted too. I'm sure everyone in our troupe has probably dreamt of performing on stage with her one day.
Ooh.
Of course, it all depends on whether she's interested. she might consider this opportunity beneath her.
I kind of like how some people, like, even though, like, she's not, like, the Hydro Arco anymore, and like, you know what, but it is Lady Furina, you know, I don't know if she would, like, they kind of have some kind of respect for her still, even though she's not technically the Arco anymore. I kind of like that.
No point in stressing about that. We'll only know if we ask.
I'm very so conflicted. I want to celebrate Kaching's birthday today by cooking her favorite dish, but it's a grilled fish. I mean, just do it.
Besides, things are different now. There's no reason for her to be all high and mighty anymore.
Let's go. It'll be good to check in on her anyway. Yeah.
Thank you for your help. I guess I'll just stay here and wait for the good news. Good luck.
Thanks.
Wait, where does Furina actually live nowadays? She used to live in luxury at the Palais Mermonia, but she's, moved out, right?
Do you know where she lives, sir?
As it happens,
Oh, you know?
I have her current address here. I can provide it to you.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Catherine. There you go.
Ooh, when did you get here?
I came over when things were starting to sound more promising. I thought I should be at the ready in case my assistance is needed.
I'll say, Chad, seeing Catherine here, not in the booth, does remind me of like, Nahida, and actually makes me miss her a little bit. It has been a while since we saw her, so I kind of miss her a little just seeing Catherine here.
Support commissioners in any way I can.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Well, now that we've got the address, we'll go find Furina. Back in a jiffy.
Yep. Bye-bye. See you guys a little bit. In a little bit. The leader is seeing it. Hey, there you go. Okay, where is Furina, though? Okay, she's still in the city. Oh, she's leaving here? Okay. Furina! Do you want to be a part of a play?
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives here?
What do you mean she lives here? Sounds like a nice place.
Not that there's anything wrong with this place.
Paimon!
Just, a bit of a step down from the Palais Mermonia.
Paimon, everything's going to be a step down for Palais Mermonia, to be honest. Like, come on.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
Oh. Dang it, she sounds so sad, Chad. She sounds so dead inside. Like, that whole line, like, she sounds so sad about it.
Okay, when did Poppy Got a Thin Air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you?
I mean, Paimon, she just came from the side. It's okay. Don't need to freak out about it.
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags. I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, traditional home cooking can be quite delicious too.
Don't you get sick of macaroni every day?
Not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week, macaroni and bolognese the next.
Thanks for making me hungry, video game. I love it.
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
Paimon! God damn. Why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing this to her? Why would it stop? Like, there's some stuff you can't say in front of other people. You know, this place that she lives is kind of bad. Well, she's struggling to cope. I mean, just stop, please. Is it because you have to do all your own cooking now?
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity! It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house.
Aw.
So I don't see how it's unusual that my meals are a little simpler now too.
Oh, turn that pillow all day. Hello. I had a stream.
Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la lettre faucilor or blubber profiteroles in no time.
Wait, what?
If I felt so inclined.
Wait. Is she talking about her own dish? Like, is she like Honkai Star Rail? I mean, yeah. I know. I'm going to do it later. I promised someone that I was going to print Star Quest today, so I started with like Genshin and I'll move to Star Rail later. But chat, is she talking about her own like dish, or is she talking about something else? I assume it's something else since she's saying two different like dishes. But It'll be interesting to talk about her own dish.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here? I do hope you didn't come here just to ogle at my fall from grace.
Aw, come on. We wouldn't do that. At least I wouldn't.
Let me first be clear that I'm not taking guests at this time.
Oh.
So if you're just here to clown around, then please be on your way. Shoo!
The shoe part.
Sorry, we're sorry. Please don't be mad.
Pai was just showing concern for your well-being. I don't believe you, Ether, that you actually said that, but at least I'm concerned, you know.
Yeah, exactly what the traveler said. Paimon wasn't trying to make fun of you.
I mean, she said that, but I feel like she was like, I wasn't trying to make fun of you, but I did it anyway. Like, that's the way I felt with the way that Paimon delivered the line, you know.
Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
It's not important. We actually came here to ask for your help.
My help? Well, maybe you're forgetting that I'm no longer the mighty Hydro Archon. I don't even have a vision, you know.
I mean, but that's not important right now.
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious. It's just very specific, and you're the one with the power to help.
If not you, then yeah, you're the only person for a job.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, then fine. I'll spare you the lecture about your attitude just now.
Aw, she's not gonna happy when she says that, you know.
So tell me, what specifically makes this matter so specific?
Oh shit, I'm actually curious about it. How does Furina now feel about acting? Because like she basically was acting for like 500 years, like the role of the Higher Archon. So I wonder, how does she feel about acting as a whole, and now at least, since you know, like she was like being in a role for so long. So I wonder if she resents it, she doesn't mind it. I'm curious what her response is going to be. You tell Furina about the true plans for his final performance.
I see. I knew you couldn't have come all this way just to amuse yourselves at my expense.
Oh, come on, I wouldn't do that.
After all, I was once the brightest star in all of Fontaine, well versed in all the various performing arts. A mere musical is well within my capabilities.
Oh, so you're good to help us out?
But given the present circumstances,
What?
I'm afraid I must regretfully decline your casting
No, no, stop it. No, why?
How come? It sounds like this would be a breeze for you.
request. True, but I have made a decision to retire from the stage.
Oh?
Although I am no longer required to play the role of the Hydro Archon, the time I spent inhabiting that character has left an indelible mark on me. Centuries of pretending to be a different person changes you completely. I'm not the same person I once was.
I mean, yeah, like, you were, like, fake, yeah, basically fakey being another person, like, for 500 years. Even though you don't need to be that person anymore, I'm pretty sure it's, like, some mannerisms, I guess. Like, it probably stuck with you. And besides the whole trauma stuff, you know, the whole psychological problems you may have because, you know, all you were doing.
Of course, that can't be undone now. It's too late, and I have no intention of reinventing myself all over again. But at least I can say that I no longer desire to play any new roles.
Oh, so that's how you really feel.
Paimon can understand, but this is just a one-off part to fill in for someone who's sick. Surely that's okay.
Whether it's a one-off or not, it's a boundary that I've committed to no longer cross.
I mean, it is a boundary, so there's nothing we can do, really, unless, like, she's changed her mind.
If I make an exception to the rule now, I'm just leaving a back door for myself, which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place.
See? Yeah, she's not wrong, though.
So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Well, Chad, we did it. Star Quest is over. It was pretty short, but oh well. It happens.
Okay.
And then it just ended, imagine.
You. Well, is there anything else we can do to help out the troop? Otherwise, they'll just have to disband without any fanfare.
I mean, Furina, do you know some other actresses or something? Someone else?
Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Yeah, like, do you know someone at least?
Nope.
Oh, well, that was short-lived.
Short and to the point. Okay.
I've never been great at maintaining relationships. Besides, anyone I've ever worked with probably couldn't wait to get rid of me.
Yikes! Come on, don't be so harsh on yourself.
Since I'm just an ordinary person now, they'll probably just laugh in my face if I go asking them for help.
Yeah, you shouldn't assume the worst of people.
True, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for? Ooh, no way. I'm dying from embarrassment just thinking about it.
Oh.
Nope, not happening.
Okay, Chad, I don't know if I said that when I did the Archon quest, but yeah, Furina's VA, like, did an amazing job. It's still doing, like, the whole delivery, the whole line, this whole line was amazing. Just saying that because I don't remember if I said that before or not, but yeah, she did an amazing job.
Well, is there anything else we can do? This performance really means a lot to the guy we're working for.
I mean, if everything goes wrong, we could just, like, do it ourselves, I guess.
Have I not made myself clear? You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't want this job, nor do I know of anyone else who would.
Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I could help, really. But if I thought I had the answer to this problem, I would have said so by now.
It's alright, Furina. Paimon just wanted to make sure we tried everything. Oh, everyone in the troop will be so disappointed.
Okay, let's try coming up with a plan B then.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do now. Alright then, we'll see you around, Furina.
Bye, Furina. And now, Chad, this Furina will never appear again in her own Star Quest.
Toodaloo to you, too. I'm going home to take a rest now.
Okay. And there we go, then. Oh no, Chad. For a moment, I was like, wait, are we controlling Furina now? Oh no, it's just me. I got so confused, like, wait, are we controlling Furina? Oh no, it's just me. I forgot, like, that I'm using Furina.
We have to respect Furina's decision.
Yes, we do, Paimon.
Maybe the thought of performing brings up too many painful memories now.
I mean, most likely, yes.
Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
Oh boy. Another problem, maybe?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a
Oh.
replacement without my consent? When did I tell you I'm going to take a step
Oh,
back?
I see. I see what's going on. Ugh.
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for how long now? We know the signs. But you never tell us about your illness, even when it's clearly flaring up.
And that gives you the right to make a decision on my behalf?
Shortly after you left, the troop's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that she's healthy enough to perform.
Oh, and then they started arguing, huh?
Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else for now? The adventurer assigned to your commission has returned.
Sorry, I was just dealing with a little misunderstanding. So, how did your conversation with Furina go?
Well, I guess it went as well as I thought it would go.
Sadly, it's a no from her.
Yeah.
We tried to persuade her, but she wasn't having it. She doesn't want to play the role for personal reasons.
Yeah.
I see. Well, circumstances have changed a little, so maybe that's not such bad news after all. You see, our leading lady has just informed me that she's well enough to make it to the show after all. Staging the musical with the full original cast was always the dream, of course.
Oh, right. Sounds like everything worked itself out then.
Imagine if we had managed to convince Furina to join, only for her to find out she's not. Yeah, it would kind of sucks though. It would definitely sucks. Like, oh yeah, we need your help. Like, she mustered her courage to come here, and it was like, oh yeah, the original person is is able, so you don't need to be anymore. It kind of sucks, to be honest.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Honestly, I think she would be more sad than anything, to be honest.
Jeez, is Lady Furina really so harsh with people?
No, not really. It's just like assuming stuff.
Only joking. Calm down. So, guess we can consider this case closed now, huh? Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission, we were still racking our brains for ideas on the way back here.
Look, there's no point arguing with you about this anymore. You've made yourself very clear, so I'll stop looking for a replacement.
I'll just say, I don't think... I mean, granted, I have no idea, so... I don't think it's a good idea for her. It's probably going to collapse or something. I'm pretty sure.
This is the last chance we have, though. If your illness flares up again, there won't be time to find anyone to replace you. So, are you absolutely sure you'll be able to handle it? The whole team is putting everything they have into this final performance. We have to make sure it goes ahead.
I'll say, it must suck to be in her position, huh? Like, she wants to be the final performance for her own troupe. But then, like, she has her illness, and she wants to do it because it's the final one. But, you know, she's also sick, so it's kind of like a weird position to be in, you know?
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's working brilliantly. I'll definitely be able to tough it out until the performance day.
Oh boy.
I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a troupe with a proper farewell show. So, the last thing I want is to be left out. Every one of us thinks of this troupe as their home, myself included.
You're right. I'm sorry. I let myself get too worried about the show. I should have asked for your permission first.
I mean, yeah, it probably should at least talk to her first and explain the situation before, you know, going for the guild and asking for a replacement.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on.
Oh, Paimon, wait a second.
Sure.
Did Furina follow us? Is that like we're trying to imply here? Ah!
Hey, how did you... I was just passing by because I realized I forgot a couple of items on my shopping list.
I'll say that was that weird like moment because like we saw her, she was like smiling and like just hold her hand like, okay.
All right, I'm coming. No need to drag me.
Okay, then.
Hello, one and all. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation just now.
Furina? Didn't you say you were gonna take a rest at home? What are you doing here?
I was just ever so slightly concerned about the situation.
So slightly concerned.
Yes, a teensy bit concerned. That's all. When you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things.
I mean, it makes sense. Like, if you say no, at the end of the day, like, there's nothing we could do. They're like, oh yeah, just respect your opinion and just do something else, I guess.
And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down.
I was like, can you say, Chad? Sweet. Frieda's really sweet. Like, she's really sweet. Like, she didn't need to do this, but she's doing it anyway because she feels like bad about the whole situation as a whole. Even though, like, she didn't need to do that. Like, she could just like, oh yeah, I don't want to. I feel uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. And that's the end of it. But she's here anyway because she wants to help out.
I'm sorry, Paimon.
Aw, see?
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take any of that personally.
Then why didn't you just show yourself? I mean, she's probably embarrassed.
You really have a knack for asking the most uncomfortable questions, don't you?
I mean, yeah, see?
I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing you. And then, to make matters worse, you caught me.
Yeah, good job, us. We are really good at this, I guess.
But
Embarrassing
in
people.
any case, it sounds like the issue has already been resolved.
Yeah. When they said they were gonna ask for your help, I almost had a heart attack. I mean, how could we be worthy of having Lady Furina star in our show?
Ooh, I want to see this now. What she thinks about this.
There's no need to think like that. And no need to keep addressing me as lady. Just Furina is fine. I was wondering, if this troupe is so important to all of you, why does it have to disband?
Yeah, that's a good point. I was wondering about that as well.
If the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. You could put the shows on pause while you look for a sponsor, for instance. Everyone seems so devoted to the troupe. I'm sure if you keep chipping away, you'll find a way through.
We all want to believe that, but some things are just beyond our control. Everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director.
Oh.
She was the heart and soul of our troupe. She kept us going.
Wait. Lost the director, huh? Is his artist going as well? Is Furina going to be the director of this troupe here or something? Granted, I don't know, but like, it would be kind of nice.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe. And tragically, she was a victim in this serial disappearances case.
That sucks.
What?
That's actually how I recognized these two. It was all thanks to their efforts that the true culprit was brought to justice.
Oh, that, I mean, yeah. I assume it was because of that, but... Oh, I see.
But still, no sentence can bring our director back to us.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, Miss Furina. They were what first inspired her to get into musical theater. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or had lost their sense of purpose in life, and convinced them to join her troupe. She wrote her own scripts, acted on stage, and mentored each and every one of us. People loved our performances back then. We seemed to be going from strength to strength. Things were really looking up for us.
Until she passed away, huh? Or was dissolved, to be precise.
And then disaster struck.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah. After that, the entire troupe fell into disarray. None of us know anything about script writing, let alone how to handle the business side of things. We've been doing the best we can. But despite our efforts, things are slowly but surely falling apart.
Oh, does Furina know about the business side of stuff? Like, granted, I'm pretty sure like Nouvellette took care of most stuff in Fontaine, so but I do wonder if she like took care of some small parts of it or something like that. She was like watching the trials and all that.
It's agonizing, but ultimately, we'd rather end things now on our own terms than stick it out to the bitter end and watch all our dreams turn to dust.
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
What a terrible waste. A gifted artist from humble beginnings who achieved so much and no doubt had much more to give. And then her life was so cruelly taken. I suppose it's fair to say then that this final show, besides being your farewell to the stage, is also your final gift for her?
Yes, exactly. We all miss her terribly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. After hearing this tragic tale, I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Oh, okay. What are you going to do then?
Furina.
I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself. Besides, they're no longer looking for a replacement anyway. I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely. We'll take any guidance that you can give.
Ooh.
We unfortunately don't have any budget for a consultant, though. Will that be a problem?
I don't need any compensation.
Hey, yo, look at
All
that.
I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the Opera Epiclese is that there's a lot you don't see when you observe everything from on high.
I mean, yeah.
The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? What happens to them?
Yeah, I've heard it can bring emotional catharsis, They come pouring out and flow away into infinity.
An interesting answer. But if you ask me, I think all emotion shall ultimately return home to the heart
Ooh.
and slowly settle with the passage of time. Take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things such as this I have never witnessed before, and so I should like to observe, perchance to understand.
Still a fan of your old dramatic monologues then, huh?
God dang it. 5 on.
You just want to get back in on the action, don't you?
Paimon, don't say it like that. She's trying her best, you know.
No. This is a completely different situation. Pearls before swine.
Pearls before swine.
The name's not Swine, it's Paimon!
Would you be willing to join me? Come on, take a break from adventuring to listen to a story.
Okay, since you will do it.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss Furina's performances, as of course we all are. All right, follow me. We'll go to our usual practice space. Please excuse the size. It's a little on the smaller side.
That's okay. Ooh, but I'm curious to see how... what is it like to play all about. Looks interesting so far. Also, let me see. Okay. Also, a part of me wish they elaborate. Well, granted, we are literally doing what I asked them for, elaborating more what what Furina is going to do after like the whole Archon quest ended. But part of me wish they put a little bit more in the Archon quest. Maybe just me personally. But anyway, also I do wonder if Furina's not the Archon anymore. Is like, for example, like the second, because usually like they have Archon Quest 1 and Archon Quest 2 for like the. No, not Archon Quest, I mean like Story Quest 1 and Story Quest 2 for like the Archons, and it pretty much like almost a Story Quest, especially the second one. So I wonder if we have the same treatment for Furina, or like who's going to have this, that treatment is going to be Nouvellette, since he is like the one like controlling, basically like ruling Fontaine for now. I'm just curious, just a thought that like rose through my mind, just thinking now. It would be nice if it was still Furina though, but I could see being Nouvellette as well in the future. Ooh! Well, this place looks nice.
Huh? Lady Furina?
Yo, people are freaking out. Oh my god.
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Lady... Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of artistic consultant.
Oh, so Little Oceanid ought to play. Oh, I see now. Probably not. Only Yoimiya. Only Yoimiya got those up to Act 5. Dang, wow. Imagine. Yo, people are going to be molding. Like characters are going to get like Act 3 or something, and like Venti still like didn't even get a second story quest.
These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction.
Also, I never entered this place, so I don't know if this music was here before, but this music sounds pretty nice. Maybe I should never pay attention to it. But this music here like super cool.
You bet! That was the trial of the century!
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice. We can't thank you enough.
Oh, please don't mention it. We're just here to join in on the fun.
So, you were saying The Little Oceanid?
Yeah, tell us about the story.
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished script left behind by our director. One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So, if we can bring it to the stage and make it a successful show, we can all take some solace in that.
I see.
Wait, but if it's not finished, then...
Finding an actress was the least of your problems. Yeah, like, you have an unfinished script, which it sounds like the bigger problem here.
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to realize this dream. Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Okay, lay on me, my guy.
The protagonist of the story is a young Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family.
Huh, The irony, chat. The irony.
She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect.
It's so weird to now listen to this story. Of course, now we know because we can only do this after doing the Archon quest. But it's funny how mad that the story was, since, you know, the person that created didn't know about that when, you know, she created the story or the play. So interesting to see like this. Granted, of course, like Hoyoverse did it on purpose, but interesting to think about it. That the person who wrote the story like didn't know about this, but like create the story anyway.
But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
What? The story ends there?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script.
Yeah, that's a problem. You don't have an ending, which, yeah.
We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
Oh, I see.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
I mean, you could still do like a middle, like a tragedy that has a happy ending. It could also work.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction.
I mean, it could work as well.
But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light entertainment. We have to consider their emotional stake in this, not just our own.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It can be kind of jarring if you like just throw that in everyone's faces and like, okay. But...
And one last thing. We're still waiting on confirmation from two of our main actors.
Wait, confirmation about what though?
The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover.
Okay.
He's locked himself away to focus on writing an ending for the script. But the deadline's passed, and we still haven't heard from him.
Wow, great, amazing.
The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He took the director's death pretty hard. Hasn't set foot in the city since.
You just keep getting better and better, huh?
He did write to us, promising that he'll be there for the final performance, but we haven't seen or heard from him since. So we're not really sure what to make of that.
Oh boy.
Huh. Although, now that we have Miss Furina helping us, maybe we should take the opportunity to get everyone back together.
I mean, yeah, seems like a plan.
What opportunity? What do you mean?
Maybe you're unaware, but your name has always been like a rallying cry for us.
Our director was constantly singing your praises. All of us look up to you as a role model.
I mean, it feels like everyone still does look up to you as a role model, especially on like the stage play and all that.
Oh, stop. You're making me all flustered. Although, not in a bad way. I suspect the reason they're dragging their feet is that they have their doubts about whether the show will really go ahead, considering all the issues you've been facing. But one by one, all the obstacles are being removed. Now is the time to rally the troops.
Makes sense. Okay, priority number 1, let's check in with Paulo and see where he's at with the ending. He went back to Poisson a few days ago.
Ooh.
Said that staying in a friend's home might help him to relax and escape the feeling of isolation.
So I went to Poisson, I
The
see.
last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that Poisson was flooded not too long ago.
Yeah.
But I guess it's the opposite. A friend in need and all that.
Yeah, maybe he could use some company.
Poisson.
Aw. Oh, Furina. Is something wrong?
Nothing. I suppose my presence will be indispensable if we are to restore his faith in the show. So, allons-y. To Poisson!
I don't know what a loser means, Chad, so, but, oh well, to Poisson. Also, can I talk to these people here? What's up?
You're off to Poisson to find Paolo, right?
Yup.
Have a safe trip. We'll take care of the troop while you're gone.
Ah, thanks. Thanks, lady. Okay, what about you, my guy?
Pressure's on now. We gotta make sure we're fully prepared.
There you go. Yeah, no. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go all the way here and teleport. Also, I forgot. Did this place change back or is still like? And it seems that like people like came back here after like what happened. But is it different, chat? Is it different from before? I don't remember. Like, I assume there must be some NPCs that weren't here before, maybe, or like is exactly the same as before. I don't know. I'm just curious, like, because I didn't notice, so maybe it is different, but like not the structure, but like the people that are here. At least some of them, I don't know. But anyway, let's go and see how the script is going.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
It is us. I mean,
It's me. Is the script ready?
Okay. Should you at least say hi or something? Like, it's me, like, can I talk to you or something? Instead of like, hi, is it ready? There are changes, those cats aren't there, or most very few. The shop, there will no longer sell you anything. Oh, I see.
You came all the way here for that?
All right. Forget that for now. Just come on out. We've got some great news.
Nice try. Look, just give me some time, okay? I'm just wrapping up this last part of the script. I'll be out once I'm done.
Damn, this guy sounds like me. When I'm doing something like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm getting to the end. I almost doing it. Like, I'm still have a lot of stuff to finish.
Okay then. Looking forward to your masterpiece.
Oh boy, this sad music. Oh no, Chad.
So, as expected, he's missed the deadline.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
The ending is one of the most important parts of the show. Even once he's done, it isn't final until we've all had the chance to read through and make sure we agree on it.
Someone told me.
Hey, it's Navia!
I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Furina, too.
Hey, chat, I'll say it. Maybe I never said it, but I should start saying this. Every time I see Navia, it makes automatically make every single quest better, you know? So I'll take it.
I was wondering if we might run into her.
Oof. Oof. That face.
So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so feel free to take a stroll around town in the meantime. I've made all the arrangements already.
Ooh, damn, we did it. Damn nice, Navia. Thanks.
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
That girl will be like, nope, nope, nope.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. We'll take that stroll. Get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
Aw.
How are things in Poisson now? Any better?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Some people may never recover from the trauma they experienced.
I mean, yeah. Aw. Oh, poor Navia.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wish there was something I could do.
Please, must our conversations take such a depressing turn every time we meet?
I mean, isn't like the first time you guys are meeting face to face though?
We all have painful memories, but we don't have to let them cloud everything we do. And if you're trying to make a new start, perhaps it's best if you don't bring up the past all the time.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Thank you for your words of comfort. You make a very good point. But for now, at least, I think I should stay with the way I'm feeling for a while longer.
It's okay. These things take time. Moving on from a painful experience is easier said than done. Which brings me to why I'm here.
Oh?
you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to forgive and forget after the Hydro Archon's inaction in the face of catastrophe.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, shouldn't someone tell what Furina did for everyone this 500 years? Like I don't remember like, saying, oh yeah, they just know like the execution didn't work and all that, and she wasn't executed. So shouldn't, you know, someone tell the people what she did or something? I don't know. Some kind of statement. I don't know, because like she was declared guilty, was supposed to die, and she didn't. It was like, oh yeah, well, just that anyway. Yep. Like it was just that. And, like, no one cared to like say anything about it.
To avoid upsetting the peace, I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of the theater troupe, and that you are just an actress playing the role of Furina.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, so you told everyone like, oh yeah, she's not the real Furina, so it's okay.
It's not a perfect solution, but hopefully it means you won't have to lie low while you're here.
Oh. Okay.
That's so thoughtful of you, Navia.
Well, what do you expect? I am the courageous and considerate president of Spina di Rosula, after all, like my father before me.
Ooh.
Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Got it, Navia. And there she goes, chat.
Off we go then. Let's take a look up there.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't have any friends that I can be frank and honest with.
Aw.
So maybe she's right. You're the closest thing to friends that I have.
Aw. Oh, accompany Furina as she unwinds. Damn, everyone is looking at her.
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if I was ready to meet her. It's always easiest to just run away from your problems. But that never fixes anything. You can't get around the obstacles without facing them.
Yeah.
So that's why you were nervous when they brought up Poisson.
I mean, yeah, she feels like guilty for like the fact like people die here, like she couldn't do anything like to save them.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared of coming back here. Still, I felt it was something I had to do. As I was saying before, I want to see for myself the things that I never could in the past. I'd be overjoyed if the people here could find it in their hearts to forgive me. But they're more likely to unleash a tirade of vitriol against me. Which, of course, I completely understand and accept.
Yeah, I'm sure some people didn't buy Navia's lie. Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I can tell people are watching me.
Yeah, you could say that again.
I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful.
Yeah, there's also that side. Even like if it is so just dressed as Furina, it's still kind of distasteful to say the least.
I used to be terrified of the gaze of other people, especially when they had suspicion or resentment in their eyes. I guess I wasn't quite ready for this after all.
I mean, you're doing great. I feel like you're doing great considering everything, you know.
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through all of this.
Maybe you take it on a bit too much in one go. Yeah, me too. Is that like you? Yeah. That's one, I guess.
What do you mean by that? You expected me to just keep running and hiding from my responsibility forever?
I mean, not exactly. So it's not what I mean. I meant by that.
There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
They're not staying quiet either. I think we should go to somewhere else.
Probably time we made a move.
Yeah, probably.
How about we check out Spina di Rosula's ship? We should have a view of the whole of Poisson from there.
Also, I wonder, when are we going to go back to this guy's house and like make him like show us the script or something? I don't know. Because I assume we must like go there as Furina or something to like ask, hey, can you just like show the script if we even didn't finish it? so it can help you out to finish the script, or something like that. Because, you know, we need that. Okay, let's go up. All the way back up. Okay, let's see. There you go.
I'm sorry.
Aw.
You probably just wanted a relaxing stroll. And here I am dumping all this heavy stuff on you.
It's fine, Furina. It really is fine. Aw.
We don't mind. It's actually refreshing to see a different side of you.
Great. Well, I appreciate your company, so please don't disappear just yet.
Oh, don't worry. I won't disappear this time. I promise.
I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering and loneliness aren't the only reason I have a hard time facing up to who I used to be. As I stand here by the ship, I can't get the images of the rising water out of my mind. One after another, people were taken by the water. All those treasured lives and memories washed out of existence in an instant. They thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, a divine power would save them from harm. And all the while, I played my part to perfection to convince them that was true. But then the floodwaters finally came, and the Hydro Archon did nothing.
You shouldn't look at it like that. You were only doing your duty.
Yeah, don't be too harsh on yourself.
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear, and I became more lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne.
Damn, Chad, at this moment, like, the moment, like, let's say, is guilty of really just crying, just, like, sits there, that was, like, at the moment we didn't know, like, the full story, but, like, that hurt me, like, it really, like, we were just crying there, like, and sitting, like, and don't, like, think of the backstory and all that.
Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves.
I mean, you also did a good job, to be honest. Like if you didn't like commit that much, everyone would probably be dead at this point.
Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom. But on some level, freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Hey, I should think of your freedom as your reward.
A reward?
Because now you can finally speak your heart. You don't have to be angry and alone anymore. Yeah.
I guess so. And back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the Furina you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know. That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you today. I'm making an effort here. You could at least try to do the same.
What Paimon meant to say that she doesn't like to see you so down. Do you feel better having gone out? Yeah, let's go to this one.
I do. I once had nothing but the truth, and now I'm finally free to live my own life again.
And even though I have no idea where I'm going right now,
I mean, now at least you have like the option to go anywhere you want.
at least the choice is in my
See?
hands.
There you go.
All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Did he? Did he go? Did he really?
Sure. Okay, let's head back and check it out.
Also, see, I didn't like to have this conversation with Furina and all that. Because there was something that I kind of was hoping to happen in like the, you know, during the Archon quest at some point. It didn't happen because like the way they set up everything. But I was hoping like we would have a moment like that, like we're just like Furina's like being honest with us and all that. So I like that it happened here and all. It was pretty nice. And the music like complimenting everything. Now she like can do whatever she wants, like have the freedom like choose her own fate. So it was, oh, there you go, it started. Got seen by accident.
You say you needed to watch what you eat? You're supposed to be cutting down on fried foods, not wolfing down copious quantities of fish and chips.
Oh boy.
You know?
Oh boy. Well, that was nice. Also, I think I didn't say anything, but I feel like maybe Furina, well, besides we are the protagonists, but I feel like she trusts us a little bit because, you know, we kind of saw her. Well, we made an effort even to like we kind of betray her during the Archon quest a little bit with the whole trial stuff, but we did see her pass, so I guess we have like this kind of mutual understanding of how she feels as a whole, and I kind of like we're trying to actually like connect to her for real this time, and not like just get information because of the prophecy, which is nice.
Come on. It's not every day we get to dine at Spina di Rosula's expense.
Oh boy.
Can you believe how generous she is? I'm not about to pass on free food.
Wow, rip like Navia's money, I guess, Chad.
Anyway, my character doesn't need to be slim and good looking. That's your job.
Wow. I don't need to be slim and good looking. That's your job, you know, being good.
Are you kidding me right now? It's not your character's health I'm worried about, it's yours.
Oh, all the two. These two.
I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin yours by filling yourself up with junk all the time.
Oh no, looks like they're arguing again.
I mean, they're arguing, but like, you gotta get what she meant by that. Like, she's probably just worried about him.
We're back. Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
Ah, you're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Rosula's VIP treatment in your stead. Paulo's nearly done. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer.
No, like, I thought like we would have like to talk to him or something, like we or like Traveler Furina, because I thought it was like, oh, I'll just wait a little bit, I'll finish in a second, but I guess it's finishing it.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right? We heard she's playing the Oceanid who turns into a human girl. What about you?
Wait, are you playing a character or like you're helping backstage?
Me? I'm an Oceanid too.
Oh, okay.
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he outgrew that role. Well, the costume at least. So now he's playing the boar instead.
Yikes. Yikes. Sad shit. That's kind of sad. It was supposed to be the crane, but like he became fat, so now it's the boar. That sucks. Wow.
Sorry.
Wow, Paimon. Rude. Rude, Paimon.
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
She didn't laugh on the line, but I like how she did this small laugh and like, oh yeah, the boar's not a bad character, you know.
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines too, like when he imparts some solemn words of wisdom to the little Oceanid.
Ooh.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
Oh yeah, just now we noticed, huh? Just now we noticed. So yeah, I wonder, huh? This seems so kind of familiar. I wonder where you came from. Like, really, Paimon? Really? Come on. It was pretty obvious. Like the label, you're seeing it. The whole story, yeah, it's pretty similar to her.
It's the most important line in the whole script. I think it's a symbolic statement about our director's life and legacy. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe. allowing us to devote ourselves fully to performing. It was only after she was gone that we realized how tough her job really was.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah, she reminds me of the Zuber Theater. I think it is Zuber Theater. I forgot the name, but like of the group that Nilu like works as well. Especially when she says, I think in her teaser, Zuber Tea is a home away from home. So I guess it's a similar thing, but in Fontaine.
Yeah. I was born with an incurable illness.
Yikes.
And once my family found out it couldn't be treated, they decided they didn't want me anymore.
Wow. Yikes. Damn, those people suck.
I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to manage my illness with various medicines. But whenever I had a bad flare-up, I'd be lying in an alleyway for days at a time.
Also, chat, not only like Sumeru has diseases, like I guess Fontaine also has it because, well, I mean, I know it's a little different because of like, we are talking about like the, dang, I forgot the name of the disease. But you know, the disease they had like in Sumeru and all that, like, that almost killed everyone, but it was fixed, but, that sucks.
It was like that until the director found me one day.
And
She told me I had a great voice and asked if I was interested in studying singing from her.
So you found yourself a purpose, huh?
She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing and act, helped me find Mora for my meds, took care of me when my condition decided to
Elazar,
flare up.
yeah, Elazar.
I know it was all a huge burden on her.
The only illness that we know in Genshin, Elazar, and this one apparently that it doesn't have a name.
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she had to her troupe and the people in it. All of us were so proud to call her our director. I was a lost child too when she found me. As the child of a murderer.
What?
My parents weren't around when I was little.
Oh.
So I got sent to an orphanage.
Oh shit! There's two things. One, I know it's gonna be a weird thing to say, but this whole thing that they are saying, oh yeah, like I used to be like a bad kid or something. I had a bad background, and then like the director found me and helped me out, and like now I'm part of the troupe. He actually reminded me of Bruno from JoJo Part 5. They're basically recruiting all those kids with bad backgrounds to join the gang. I know it's a wild thing to say, but it reminded me a little bit when he was saying that. And there was one thing, like, wait, what was, like, there was one more thing that I was going to say, but let me just continue the dialogue, because I forgot exactly what it was.
The other kids were always picking fights with me. They'd say things like, "Come on, you must be pretty tough if you're the son of a murderer." It was just to taunt me, though. I was an easy target, and they knew it.
Oh yeah, well, what I was going to say, now that I remember, I wonder, are we ever going to meet Kave's Mon in Fontaine? Because I do remember Kave saying that his Mon left Sumeru to go to remarry in Fontaine or something. So I do wonder, are we ever going to see Kave's Mon here in that event or something? Like, they kind of like said that like in Sumeru, but like I kind of forgot about that. Like I put back in like I completely forgot about that. But now I remember. I was like, are we ever like someday going to see her here? Like, I'll say it would be interesting, but who knows?
One day, I got beaten up so bad that I just couldn't take it anymore. So I ran away. I lost all faith in humanity by that point. Thought the whole world was out to get me.
Damn, I know what I was saying about JoJo Part 5, it actually reminds me a little bit.
Let me guess.
At least this part.
Fortunately, the next person you ran into was the director.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe. And I promised myself I'd stay here until the day the group parted ways.
The day you hoped would never come. How times change.
Oh, hello. Did you finish the script?
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here. There's someone I need to introduce you to. This is our new artistic consultant, Miss Furina.
Okay. Now I'm wondering, is this guy from here? Is this guy, if like, this guy, like, the guy writing the script is from here, I don't think he's going to be happy seeing Furina here.
Furina? The Furina? Oh my god, how did you manage to wrangle
Oh,
that?
no, forget about it. He's super excited about it.
Please, the honor is all mine. I was profoundly moved to hear about your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I?
Yeah, the script. Is it done?
Ah, yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script.
Okay, go on.
I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human, against the wishes of her family.
Okay, now it's the important part. Does she have a happy ending, or does she die at the end or something?
She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes.
Ooh, look at that. The art, nice.
The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it, and investigate the truth of the matter together.
Okay, looks nice.
In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Okay.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands how the water is feeling. She then tells her lover about her true identity, as well as the truth behind the crisis.
Okay.
Her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, unbeknownst to them, there were some people eavesdropping when she revealed her secret.
Oh, I see. Probably that guy there at the background.
The little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible for driving the water away, and faces the greatest dilemma of her life.
Ooh.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave decision to sacrifice herself to save her lover, and the rest of humanity.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a villain? Why would she want to save them after that?
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner, she was able to find an even greater love, one that extended to all of humanity. Surely the biggest strength of Cleo's character.
There's actually something else that bothers me.
Oh? What is it?
You know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And she never had the chance to become a hero in our world. If we're serious about dedicating this show to her memory, we should make the ending as true to life as possible.
I mean, yeah, but like, you're still like, you're debating if we're going to make a happy ending or a true to life ending.
What about if the little Oceanid is hounded to death by people who hate her, her lover makes sure her secret never gets out, and humanity continues down the path to extinction?
Yeah, damn. Damn, okay. Damn, that one, like, you know what, yeah. People are going to die by now. They're all going to, like, to perish.
That sounds like too cruel of an ending to me. And perhaps a little irresponsible to present to the audience.
Yeah, imagine. Oh, yeah. And then by the end, like, people suck. So they're going to, like, die someday. Like, every single one of them because of their stupid.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to director Aurelius.
I mean, it would, but it would be that
arbitrary and meaningless. On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all, somewhat out of the blue, to leave the court of Fontaine and wait for her outside the city.
Okay.
We waited and waited at the rendezvous point, but she never came. By the time we returned to the city, she disappeared without a trace.
Oof.
We looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. Increasingly, all the signs seemed to point to her being the latest victim in the serial disappearances case.
Okay, so I assume she was the latest before, you know, what happened with, like, Lenny and his magic show. I assume, anyway.
The director was the kindest soul in the world. Yet she was senselessly sacrificed for the sake of a so-called experiment by someone who had nothing to do with her at all.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to leave the city suggest that maybe she had some sense of what was about to happen? It almost seems as if she was moving you to safety.
I mean, yeah, it does sound like that.
I've been trying to follow up on that ever since, but all my efforts so far have turned up nothing. Villemont might know something, but he won't open up to me.
Oh, maybe that's why he doesn't want to come out or something. Because maybe he knows something.
Villemont? The one who's playing the role of the villain?
Yeah. He's been overwhelmed by grief. I think the director's death hit him hardest of all.
Grief? Guilt, more like.
Ugh.
Also, I have a hard time imagining that anyone took it harder than me.
Why? Why exactly?
Because, well, speaking of the play being true to life...
Oh.
I was deeply, madly in love with Aurelie.
Oof.
What? You kept that one quiet.
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to agree on the ending if we can't be honest about how we feel.
I mean, yeah, especially because, like, this is really personal for everyone here.
I did tell her how I felt once, but she turned me down pretty much straight away.
Oof, yikes. I'm sorry, my guy.
She said that we were all like brothers and sisters to her, and she'd never considered us as potential romantic partners. Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to hear. So I told her I'd always be there for the troupe, and I'd always be there for her. I said, maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own lives and on the up and up, and managing the troupe no longer required her constant attention, well, maybe then she could reconsider what she really wanted in her life. And now, that day will never come.
Oh, Paulo.
So if I'm the one writing this ending, then I'm gonna make sure it does right by Aurelie. I won't let anyone get in the way of that.
In that case, you have to straighten things out with Villemont once and for all, face to face. We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending, but those two have never seen eye to eye on anything.
Ooh.
One of them has to compromise if we're ever going to reach a final decision.
Well, if that's where we're at, looks like it's time to go visit Villemont.
Well, let's go then.
Are you ready to face the truth?
Ooh.
Honestly,
The truth, huh?
I'm slightly terrified. But for the sake of our final performance, I'll do whatever it takes.
Okay.
Funny you should ask, though. You really do get what I'm going through right now.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y!
I still don't know, what is LOZ? Like, it's kind of like a French way to say let's go? Oh, he's here. Okay. Let me... Yeah, let's go to the one.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
Damn.
I could ask you the same question.
Yo, my
Try
guys
to keep
die on the bank. So it does mean let's go. I see. Hey, nice. I got it. Like, yo, but my guy was dying in the background. I was like, oh, can you go on? Can you go on? Like, my guy was dying. Couldn't even like. Well, granted, we did like technically walk a long while, but come on. Like, because the Spinner Rasul is what? Is around here, right? Oh yeah, Boston, yeah. It's around here, so yeah, technically we did walk a while, but okay. Oh.
As if this journey wasn't tough enough already without a roadblock.
Also, Chad, I have a problem. I only have Hydro characters. And an animal one is going to be a nightmare to fight.
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to take a detour. Wait, why are you all looking at me? You're not seriously expecting me to fight, are you?
We're just curious, that's all. I don't think anyone's ever seen Furina in a fight before.
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power so it could be converted into Indemnitium. Miss Furina said so herself.
Dang. That face of her, sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Precisely. And I'm not even the Hydro Archon anymore, so all my power is gone anyway. As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should just stay put.
The teleportation.
I'm more like a damsel in distress more than anything.
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
I don't speak French, dang it. Olivia, it doesn't require god level powers, don't you know? Let's go to this one.
C'est la vie indeed. Alas, I am forced to watch on helplessly as the more brave and seasoned adventurer than I swoops in to save the day.
Oh, leave it to me, Furina.
Aw, too bad. I was so pumped to feast my eyes on fight mode Furina.
Oh, don't worry, you'll see my Furina fighting. It's going to be alright.
Sorry to leave all the heavy lifting to you.
Nah, it's okay. I'm used to it anyway.
Don't worry, piece of cake.
I would say that, but like, I only have Hydro characters. We're going to suffer. I'm pretty sure. Dang it, I was like, oh, can I switch? Nope, I can't.
Shower me with praise. I swear by my sword.
Can you at least, like, die? You? There you go, at least you die there.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Come on. Throw Hydro at the cryo slime, please. There you go. No. Stop. Such is alive, something like that. I see. Let's go!
Be still.
Bravo! Good show! You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is cleared now, so onwards and upwards.
I see. Oh, but thanks. I see. So that's what I mean. Oh, at least here? Okay.
Vilma, are you there?
Huh? Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady Furina doing here?
We have backup, you know. We came ready.
I can explain. We've been rounding up the whole troop. We now have everyone except you.
Yep. You're at the last piece of the puzzle, my guy. Dove explains the whole sequence of events to viewer.
You think knowing the truth about the director's disappearance will help you write an ending to the script that pleases everyone?
I mean, yeah, most likely.
I care just as much as everyone else about making the Little Oceanid a success. That's why I wanted to wait until after the show.
Oh, okay. Okay, what is the lard... Well, not the lard bomb, but what is like... Yeah, the lard bomb, I guess.
If I open this can of worms now, I just don't want to make things difficult between us. We're supposed to be a unit when we're on stage.
I mean, it's fine.
Vilma, avoiding the truth will not help anyone. Unless you mean to suggest that Aurelie's death had something to do with you.
Hey, hold on. Let's not like point fingers at each other, you know?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Listen, Vilma. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. I never brought it up to anyone.
Yeah, you just brought to him now. I wonder if like...
But now...
Oh, there you go.
I've made up my mind to put it all on the table. I'm prepared to face everything, to sacrifice everything for the sake of the show. The Little Oceanid cannot be complete unless we do justice to Aurelie on an emotional level.
This is why people think of you as not being the smart one.
Hey, come on, don't treat my guy like that.
As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat not from ticket sales, but donations from the audience.
Uh-huh.
Of course, that was nowhere near enough.
Okay.
We took on side jobs when we weren't performing, but even then, the troupe's financial situation was pretty dire.
What? Did the director ask money for like did she ask money for the guy, like the serial killer? So that's why she died or something?
So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came to me and offered us a huge sponsorship.
Oh, what's the guy, wasn't
In
it?
return, we just had to provide the audience with their drinks during performances.
Oh, I see. I think I know where this is going.
It seemed like a win-win, so I said yes to it on the spot without consulting the director. It was only when the merchant came to deliver the goods that I realized...
Who was the guy?
The drink in question was synth.
Oh, it was synth. Oof.
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
That induces a state of euphoria, but also, yeah.
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. And I told the director everything right away. She was completely shocked as well. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. Instead, she contacted the merchant and stated that the troupe could not agree to this collaboration.
Oh, I see now. So that's why she died.
The merchant was furious, berated us for going back on our word, and threatened to sue us for damages. The amount was astronomical. There was no way we'd be able to pay.
Damn, like, what a I know it's just fiction, but isn't it crazy? The guy basically gave drugs so he could, like, offer it freely for everyone in their audience. And we're like, we don't really want to make, like business with you anymore. It was like, how dare you, like, not sell my drugs to, like, not, like, offer my drugs to everyone. I'm going to sue you because of that. Like, damn, that's crazy, like.
And then?
Yeah, and then, like, she probably was silenced by it.
I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped me. She said that this was an issue for the whole troupe, and it wasn't my fault. But things only got worse from there. The synth merchant just wouldn't let up, and then suddenly the director told us all to leave the city one day. I knew then that things must have reached a boiling point. I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then, and after the director disappeared, I was even more afraid to say anything.
Your mistake gave them a motive to kidnap and murder her. You brought the director to detention. Yeah, but that's why.
Yeah, I got Aurelie killed. There, I said it. Happy now?
Oh, come on, you shouldn't blame yourself for all that, you know?
Hey, don't say that.
Ooh.
You traitor!
Yikes!
You knew Aurelie was in danger. Why in God's name didn't you tell us?
Oh boy.
What do you mean? You were afraid? This was a life and death situation. We could have saved her.
I don't think that's the place to, like, maybe it is, but come on.
Could you be so stupid?
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's the place, like, to just blame each other at this point.
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him. You need to stay calm.
Stay calm? How can I stay calm? This guy got Aurelie murdered.
No, I didn't.
She was the love of my life. And he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show. How about taking some responsibility for what he's done?
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I wanted to apologize to everyone in the troupe, but that won't bring back the director. What good is my apology now? I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back. Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve. End my life so I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight. Go, get lost. I don't ever want to see your face again.
Also, you should take your own advice. So we need to like to phase through together so we can like make the script. But now like I don't want to see you anymore. You suck. You are a loser. Like
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you! Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
You're right.
ooh.
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing the director as the heart of the troupe. But in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't to be the center of attention. I can tell how much she loved you all, and how much she loved the troupe. What she wanted was to build a warm home for all of her brothers and sisters. To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other, and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured?
Ooh.
But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director O'Reilly and the home she built you all to let go.
Oh, David.
What are you laughing at? I don't see what's so funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's just that, for a moment there, it felt like our director was back with us again.
Ooh.
If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each other's throats like that, she would have scolded them exactly like you did, in that same stern voice.
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harshest lectures came from a place of kindness, and it showed. She really was a truly outstanding person.
I'm still wondering like Furina's gonna take her place by the end or something.
What you said, it really puts everything into perspective.
I'm truly sorry. I really meant for this to be a genuine apology, but I ended up making it all about me and my self-pity.
It's all right. Let's save all this for after the performance.
So, the ending. What are we gonna do about it?
Yeah, what are we going to do about it?
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now and reflect on what really matters. When emotions are running high, things get lost in the fray. The end of the story needs to focus back on O'Reilly herself. She's the true star of the show.
It might actually be possible to find out more about her fate.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that underwater synth base and recovered items belonging to the victims.
Yep, yeah, we did.
If you could find anything that O'Reilly left behind, perhaps we can get a better sense of what she went through in her final days.
You really think that's possible?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
I trust that nobody would object to the ending of the story being based on O'Reilly's true feelings.
I mean, is that pretty much what everyone wanted at this point? Like, kind of like try to, as faithful as possible, like, think what she would love to have. Oh my god, the phone! Stop, phone! God dang it. Wait. There you go. Yeah, she would love, like, to... They want to, like, try to recreate the end that she wanted. That's what I feel like, anyway. The way I set this up.
No.
Well, we'll leave this in your capable hands.
Yeah, don't worry. I got this.
Come, let's pay a visit to the Palais Mermonia. The rest of you, head back to the rehearsal location for now, and wait for our good news.
Okay, look for the former troop director belongings at the Palais Mermonia. I want this to be easy to enter there since, you know, Furina is Furina, you know. Well, let's go. I don't know, are we going to talk to Novelette? Are we going to, like, talk to Sedine? Like, who are we going to talk to? Okay, let me just fix this again. Oh boy. Yup, talking to Sedine. Dean, we're here.
We want to review some recovered items connected to victims of the serial disappearances case. But, that case has been closed for quite a while now.
I mean, yeah, well, like, it's kind of important.
Still, since you were the ones who discovered and submitted the evidence in the first place, you don't actually have to submit an application. Okay, please hold on. I'll have someone dig them out.
Thanks, Dean. Also, like, you're pretty much like the prosecution and the defense they're talking right now. Wait, is it? Yeah, I actually forgot. Who was the... Oh, yeah, technically, like, Bashir defended himself, so... It wasn't Furina in that case, but... I see, yeah, we're still, like, the defense, so... Yeah, we're the defense? No, we were accusing him. Oh, yeah, we're basically the prosecution. So, yeah, it makes sense. This sends a staff member to retrieve the box for Aurelie and blah blah.
This is all Aurelie left behind. Just whatever she was carrying on her person and this tattered old notebook.
Ooh.
Hey! It's full of script lines! And sketches too! Looks like they show where the different props should be placed on stage.
Ooh, nice.
Let me take a look. Maybe there's something in here from after she was kidnapped. Aha! I found something. To whoever discovers this diary.
Ooh, let's see this.
Looks like she kept a detailed record of her captor's actions. She even mentions the truth behind the experiments on dissolving young women.
Ooh.
If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have been a conclusive piece of evidence proving Vachey's guilt.
But wait, you had this and no one check it? Why? Doesn't it sound kind of, you know, stupid? Unless it was with him somehow, I don't know, like...
Vachey took so many lives. It's still so unthinkable how many victims he had.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that died because of that guy.
I guess Aurelie must have written all of this down in the hope that her records would one day be of use to investigators.
And also, isn't it crazy, chat? Like, we went to the Fortress of Merpeet, and like, that place wasn't that bad. And like, Bashir almost went there, and honestly, going there wasn't be too bad for him as a punishment, considering the way that Fortress worked. But then he had to be, I need to find my love, and then like, he ended up dying because of it. Ooh.
Wait.
A fitty end, though.
Cuts off.
Definitely a fitty end, but ooh, it was so close on, like, not getting scot-free, but basically, like, getting a good deal, considering, like, how much people he murdered. But, yeah, he just died by the end because of it.
Her handwriting here gets patchier and more illegible by the line. She probably didn't have much strength left. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourselves.
Oh, okay. Someone else was taken. That makes 6. Or perhaps the 7th. Someone tried to escape yesterday, but was caught. She hasn't been seen since. Was that yesterday? Maybe not. I long since lost track of time. Sorry, I don't know if writing this is of any use or how much longer I can do it. I can already see my fate approaching, but what terrifies me even more is the thought of seeing others from my troop here. Have I truly protected them? Sorry, I'm so sorry. I can't ride no more. I think I have a fever and my old stomach troubles have returned. But nobody has given me any medicine. I suppose that I'm more fortunate than Crancy. The pain keeps her awake all night. I suppose they think that anything goes as long as the experimental subjects can be used up before they die. It's so damp here. And upset. Sorry, chat, sorry. It can be oh, there you go. Chrissy, so experimental subjects can be used before they die. You saw them here. I have given her my bracelet. So cold, so cold, so cold. As long as as long as one persists, all things will pass. There will be a reward for hard work. Like to tell then such a thing, but it is I who am losing my grip. If anyone says this, troop safe, I then important. Please farewell, apologies. Life before future, regret, Cleo. Oh boy. Rabbit got busy. Oh, okay. It's okay. This page W mass and the writer's pen seems to have wandered its surface at random. Only some words can be made out and barely at that. From this page onwards, the diary stops to be replaced with lyrics from musicals. Some are in the forms of newspaper clippings, others are handwriting for many crossing out of changes, and it's apparent that the pages have been referenced often, and that this was a personal notebook artistic director Riley.
She was so terrified.
She watched her girl get dissolved right in front of her and had to wait her own death in silence.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes of her troop, but at the end of the day, she was only human.
Yeah.
I can't bear to think how painful and lonely her final days must have been. Wait. This part on the last page sounds strangely familiar.
Oh? Do you know about it? Flipping through the notebook, the lyrics continue. However, one page has been torn out, folded up, and placed up next to the last blank page. At the bottom of the folded note are two new lines Aurelia has written, in handwriting much more legible than before. But it seems that they took her both great effort and a great deal of time to write it. If you become human, can you reveal your secret to no one? Will you face suffering and loneliness? Is this truly what you want? Because I'm my older sister to them. I love them. Aw.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this still what you want?
Isn't that the most important line in the Little Oceanid?
Uh-huh.
Because I am an older sister to them.
Oh.
So she didn't regret her decision, even as she sat in silence, waiting for death to come.
Aw.
I'm sure this is what the troop would have hoped to hear as well. She had their utmost trust, admiration, and love, and she truly deserved it. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, Celine, are you okay? Oh well. Bye, Celine. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, let me adjust a little bit more volume. There you go. Well, let's go back. After reading through the notebook, some are lost for words, some weep barely, and some grin their teeth and howl with rage. Aw. A long time passes before the group is able to calmly come together and finally make a decision.
She deserves a hero's farewell. If that's the only way to convey to the audience the courage and selflessness that she showed in the face of death, then it's a meaningful way to end the story.
Ah, I see.
Even in the last moments of her life, she was still leaving a trail for others to follow.
She did her best to protect as many people as possible, even if it meant sacrificing herself. We know what choice our little Oceanid would have made now. I don't think any more discussion is necessary.
Yeah.
Well, Vilmont, if we put the past aside for now, do you think you can bring yourself to go ahead with the show?
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance
Ooh.
to make this a show worthy of our director.
Nice. There you go.
I won't ask for your forgiveness, and you don't need to worry about my feelings. This final farewell show should be about Director Aurelie and her alone.
Yeah.
Then it seems like we've reached a consensus. I have a feeling that this will turn out to be the most mesmerizing performance of your lives.
Really? How can you be so sure when you've never even seen them perform before?
I mean, you can see how they're putting all their heart and soul into the performance, like even the planning. So I can get why.
Don't underestimate
Ooh.
my experience.
Oh, look at that.
After watching a countless number of musicals, I've learned one important thing.
Ooh.
If you want
Okay.
to move the audience with your music, you must fully commit and immerse yourself in your role, pouring all your emotion into your performance. And aren't human emotions love, hate, regret,
Those two
and
look at each
hope
other.
just the most mesmerizing things in this world? I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bringing this story to life on the stage than they are now.
Thank you for the vote of confidence, Miss Furina. And thank you for supporting us through all this.
Then, let's not delay things any longer. We need to discuss the details of the ending and get it nailed down once and for all.
Ooh.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make a proposal.
Oh? What is it?
During the curtain call, please allow me to use the director's name instead of my own.
Ooh.
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was originally meant to be played by the director. I'm just filling in for her. Besides, a role commemorating her life should be associated with her name.
Well, if you're sure you're okay with that, I have no objection to it.
Now we're talking like a serious acting troupe. All right, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical while I go and procure a stage.
Ooh. I mean, he's going to be the opera epic class. He's going to be like the opera epic class. I'm pretty sure it's going to be there.
Oh, it's okay. Our usual place doesn't need a reservation.
Oh?
That place? Oh, don't be silly. For an extraordinary show, we need an extraordinary stage. By which I, of course, mean the Opera Epiclese.
Whoa, wait, what?
No. That's never going to work. It's far too fancy for the likes of us.
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't think that Aurelie's story is unworthy of the grandest stage in Fontaine.
No, though that's not what I meant.
It is supposed to be your grand finale, right?
Yeah, believe in yourselves.
I have no problem with it then. How about the rest of you?
Everyone's nervous now. A little bit, but... Okay.
I'll take your silence as a yes.
Okay.
Thank you for giving us this opportunity. It really is a dream come true.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll reflect poorly on me too.
Okay, Furina, okay.
Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette. I know just where to find him.
Ooh. Okay, let's talk to them first. What about you, my guy?
During the final scene, maybe we should stop the music just before Cleo takes the stage?
Okay, what about you two?
First Miss Furina, now the Opera Epiclese? If only the director was still with us.
Hey, come on. There's no point in dwelling on that now. We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you're right. Now's not the time to get all melancholy.
Okay. Okay, what about you? Okay, just preparing the hats. What are you okay?
Best of luck to you.
To you as well, my guy. To you as well. And Okay, just preparing stuff, so let's go and find Nouvellette then, chat. I was wondering if Nouvellette's going to appear here or not, but okay. We need to ask Dad for for permission to like perform at the opera house. Okay, let me. Wait, where is Nouvellette though? Is he just? Why is he just chilling here?
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
Nice, Furina.
You were just guessing?
I mean, they know each other for a while, so.
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss Furina. And you too, Traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
You share the star to Leo scene with Nouvellette along with the backstory.
The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three of you, I see no reason to make things unduly difficult.
Ooh, nice. Thanks, Nouvellette.
The story of the Little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised to see your passion for the performing arts rekindled after all that has happened.
Huh? What do you mean? Do I look excited?
Yes. And this is the first time that I've seen you like this since your departure from deityhood.
Turn deityhood.
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about their situation. But one thing led to another, and... well, here we are. In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the court, giving our opinions on isolated cases, all while knowing very little about the human stories behind each and every one. Maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary person and gained my freedom, but I've developed a great sense of curiosity about their lives.
I am truly delighted to see you find a new lease on life. Now that you've regained some confidence, have you had any thoughts regarding a return to the stage?
Ooh.
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the Little Oceanid turns out to be a great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, though.
The experiences and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited to playing the leading role.
I mean, yeah, but she wouldn't be playing the leading role for now, anyway.
It would truly be a shame if you did not take this opportunity to allow audiences to enjoy your outstanding acting talents once more.
Also, I love Nouvellette's being so supportive of all this. Like, oh yeah, you're an amazing actor, by the way. You should like totally go for it, Furina. Like, I like how supportive is being.
Haven't I already made myself clear? I won't act or perform in any role ever again. No exceptions. Nor do I think it is any great shame. There is no lack of fine actors or inspirational stories, either on or off the stage. This experience is a case in point. I feel like I've learned a lot, and it has already been well worth the price of admission. I must admit, though, I'm a little envious. They're quite fortunate to be able to bid farewell to their past in such a magnificent manner.
I see. Well, I'm glad to learn that you have found a role to play that you enjoy, be it on the stage or not. I sincerely hope the show will serve as the grandest of finales. I will have my staff book the date and mail the relevant paperwork to the troupe once the details are confirmed.
Okay.
Thanks, Nouvellette.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate it.
You are very welcome.
Well, that was easy. Anything more to say?
Many people were once enthralled by Lady Furina's performances, myself included.
Ooh, even you.
I hope that one day she'll be able to understand that our appreciation was always sincere.
I mean, she just probably needs to take some time to heal and all that, you know? If she someday really, truly wants to, like, go back to the stage. Okay, let's just go... Where was it again? It is down there. Oh, yeah, probably in the house. Also, sometimes I kind of forget to just look at Fontaine, how big the city is compared to other cities, you know. I think I even said when I first came here, like, it's probably one of the biggest cities in Genshin for now. Especially because of the way, like, is structured. Like Fontaine compares to, like, Sumeru, I feel like, is way bigger. At least, like, the main city, you know. Oh, did you finish already? Oh, no, I'm still doing it. Like, I didn't finish already. Don't know where I am exactly, but I'm still doing it. Okay.
Good news, everyone. It's done. The opera Epiclese is booked.
See, easy clap, chat. Easy clap.
Thanks to my eloquent and impassioned speech, Monsieur Neuvillette was moved to provide us with a fitting stage for this special performance. We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity, but we now have all of the ingredients necessary to stage a truly spectacular performance. A touching story, a magnificent venue, and last but not least, a passionate and dedicated cast.
See, there you go. I think the city size is about the same as Liu and Inazuma. It does feel like there is more packed in one place, though. Yeah, it's probably because like is really big. Like not the area, but like is like compare like there's a lot of levels in the city. Like it's not like most settles is like everything's almost on the ground level all the time. Like in Fontaine, it seems like there are a lot of cities like a lot of like houses like really down and like a lot of houses up as well in a lot of different levels. So it feels like it's way bigger in comparison anyway.
Now, let's work together and make this show the best it can be.
This is truly wonderful.
Yeah, don't worry, we got this.
The sooner we can finalize the ending, the more time we'll have to rehearse. Fiamma and I just went over some parts of the script and tweaked a few things. I think it's really going to resonate with the audience now.
Nice.
Wow, you two had a constructive conversation? That's great!
Oh, communication is vital to any good performance.
See, there you go.
Look at us. We've come so far. I never could have pictured this scene a few days ago.
Okay, there you go. Nice.
It's amazing. Even though Furina's still being a bit of a drama queen.
Paimon!
Really fired everyone up.
Come on, don't treat Furina dirty like that. I'm really looking forward to the final production.
Please feel free to give us any comments or suggestions you have. We really value your input.
Hey, Loic, get over here. Time to practice the opening number.
Oh boy. I'm worried about that girl though. Ooh, nice. That's like... Oh, I see. She painted her hair blue. Oh, kind of nice. I like how this two images. Looks pretty sweet.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud, and she must pay for her crimes.
Ooh.
This has nothing to do with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
Also say this here looks pretty nice, especially this fountain here. That they did it like with the... I don't know with what, but it looks pretty nice.
This guy could be useful.
It's probably just the waters.
If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show her.
It's probably like the waters like they added. Looks pretty nice.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back.
They all walk off stage. Is she okay though? That was one thing I was worried about.
Everyone's really throwing themselves into their roles. I haven't seen such a fine performance in a long time. If only...
Oh, what's wrong? Do you want to be a part of the play as well?
What should we do? It's almost time for her to take the stage.
Why does it have to be now?
Hey, what's going on? You're due on stage any second now. Oh no, not again. But why? What about your new meds? Did they stop working?
Oh boy.
They've been getting less and less effective over time. I've had to keep increasing my dose.
I think you should have gone to the doctor.
What? I thought they cure it. So they were only managing your symptoms?
I figured whatever it took to get me through this final performance.
Oh, being stubborn.
How could you do this to yourself? And after that lecture you gave me about not looking after my health.
I'm sorry. I've let everyone down.
You... This is a conversation for another time. How can the show go on without its star performer?
Miss Furina, I'd like to make a request of you.
Ooh.
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask.
Ooh.
Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
I think I know what she's asking her, but that's funny. Hey, look, you don't have more scenes, right? Can you make a little scene in it? I don't think that's where he's going, but it would be funny to just say that.
Yeah, I think my scenes are all done. Although, I do have one more line. But I guess another guy in the troupe with a similar voice register could take it. Why?
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale. From the sublime to the ridiculous. After all that, everything's come full circle.
Thank you, Miss Furina. I'm so sorry to put you in this position after everything you said.
Never mind. What's done is done. It's really my own fault for getting in too deep. No one likes regrets, myself included.
Ooh.
Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many times that I've learned Cleo's part by heart.
Ooh.
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow me to ask just one more question. After all, this show is dedicated to the life and legacy of our director. What, in your opinion, is the reason Cleo shines so brightly?
Ooh.
It's her pure heart. Despite all the pain and loneliness she had to endure, she never once stopped believing in the beauty in this world.
Well said. I leave Director O'Reilly in your hands.
Ooh. Yo, even this slow motion, dang, nice. Ooh, cutscene? Cutscene time? Ooh, look at that.
Let's get here.
She's not coming.
You're wrong. She's here.
Oh, you look at that. Ayo? Yo, when they said like, oh, the singing part, like, I was expecting a music. Okay. Yo, this is amazing, by the way. Damn, this is so nice. I assume maybe same singer for the demo as well. Ooh.
But what about your wish?
My wish.
That's so pretty.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
Ooh. Good animation. Oh, nice. Also, I wonder if... Okay, let me... the fact that everyone's coming back because she saved everyone. Also, I love musical lyrics, chat. I feel like always added so much. Like, any music when they add lyrics and all that. Ooh. Wow. They even like, she even just appears. People are like, yes, yes, yes. Who are those two people though? Like, you looking so serious about it?
Is it just me? Or was that Lady Furina on the stage just now? She hasn't been seen for a while now, and she just appears out of nowhere? Gotta say though, her acting skills are as superb as ever.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Ooh.
Wait, that's not her name. What's going on? I don't know. Maybe it's just a doppelganger.
I've spent a lot of time out of the spotlight, and they didn't use my name during the curtain call either. Hopefully, not too many people recognize me.
Wait with me. I hope not too many people recognize you. Everyone knows who you are.
It's too bad that I had to break the one clear rule I'd managed to make for myself, even if I had no choice.
I mean, it's part of like follow rules, but like, if you're at the end of the day was happy doing this, I don't think it matters too much.
Still, I have to admit that, despite everything, it felt good to be back on the stage again.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss Furina.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, so it was Furina after all. She's back.
What is he doing?
Like they're doing animation times.
First.
All right, calm down. Don't be mad. This was a group decision. We just didn't want your contributions to go unacknowledged. After all, it's been the rule in Fontaine since ancient times that everyone's work, visible or invisible, is equally deserving of recognition.
Oh shit, I think I do remember they dropped the, like, I didn't watch it or anything like that. I think they did drop like the version of the person singing, I think. Not the cutscene, like the person singing. So I'll probably check it later. Not now, but check it later. But I didn't see it, so, but it was a pretty good. I need to like go back and like see again the lyrics. But it was such a good animation, the whole thing. And the music as well, especially because it was French and all.
Yes, I know the rule, but it should still be applied on a case-by-case basis. I wasn't ready for this yet.
Aww. Also, look at the vision there. They didn't emphasize it, but it appeared there. Really interesting, I would say.
It's no big deal. What's the worst that could happen?
At most, you might be asked to sign a few autographs later.
Oh, yeah? Well, since you think it's so easy, you can sign them for me.
This is a great chat and all, but can we talk about that crazy thing that happened during the show? It nearly gave Paimon a heart attack. Paimon flew over to where she was supposed to be and was about to drop the prop vision, and then suddenly, a real one popped out of thin air!
Oh, that. I've got no idea what happened there either. But hey, it worked pretty well, didn't it? I'll bet the audience has never seen such a realistic prop.
I mean, it is the real deal, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, what about Dolphy? I wonder how she's doing.
Oh, let's go check on her as soon as we finish clearing the stage.
Yes. Plus, she'll definitely want to hear how the end of the show went.
Yeah, I hope she's okay though.
If nothing else, we can safely say that we accomplished what we set out to do.
Okay, return to the sea, Dolphy and yeah. Did anyone say anything here?
Did anyone see where Miss Furina went? Oh, I want to get her autograph, but I can't find her anywhere.
I'll say I love that people like still like Furina a lot, even though everything that happened, you know.
I thought Cleo's actress sang very well. Why did they swap her out at the end?
I don't know. Maybe that's just how it was scripted.
Okay. I'm curious to see what people are saying here. What about you guys?
I wasn't expecting such an incredible performance from an amateur troupe. They didn't seem out of place on the big stage at all.
Yeah, their technique could use some polish, but the performance in general felt very believable. Hit all the right emotional notes. I think it'll stay with me for a while.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's see. Talk to more people. There we go. No, talk to them. Okay, no, they don't talk. Sag. Okay. What about you guys? Okay. Oh, there you go.
What a surprise. Seeing Miss Furina on the stage. This ticket was money well spent.
Oh, those two people there.
Yeah, I agree. Say what you want about her, but she's flawless when she's on stage.
Okay. What about you guys? Okay, just NPCs is talking here. I guess just these people, unless I miss someone. Also, what if I can maybe talk to Nuvilet? I have no idea where he is though, like, because he did say he was going to like watch it. So I wonder what he thinks about it. Let me try go up. I don't think he's there, but let me just double check. Yeah, I imagine. Oh well. Let's get out of here. And see how Ms. I wouldn't call her Dolphin, but like I know it's Doofy. Or maybe not even that, but the name is throwing me off just by trying to read it. Okay. Okay, where is she? Okay, let's go here then. Oh shit, since we're here already, I know like I'm going to like ruin the pace of the quest, but let me just quickly get this real quick. I won't do it now. I'll continue with the quest, but let me just get it. No animal. Okay, I'll do it later. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's go. But seriously, I hope she's actually okay. It would be kind of tragic if she wasn't like. I mean, she looks fine now, at least.
You're back.
Yep, we're back.
She's doing okay.
Oh, nice.
Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original medication.
Oh, I
From
see.
experience, though, I'd say she still needs a few more days of rest.
How did the performance go? Was it a success? Did the audience like it?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic! Also, you're not gonna believe what happened while Furina was on the stage! You'll probably be able to read all about it in the Steambird first thing tomorrow morning!
That's wonderful. I'm so sorry I failed to see it through to the end.
It's okay.
I guess I was wrong to try and tough it out to begin with.
No, don't worry about it. Like they told me after announcing my name during the curtain call, everyone's work deserves recognition.
Yeah, see?
Even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was very impressed by your performance. It's safe to say that you made your mark on this memorial show.
Well, one way or another, we did it. I've had bad luck ever since I was
Aw.
born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
Also, you know, I still feel like Furina could like be the one like directing everyone here. I still feel like she could do that, you know.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we? Maybe if you didn't push yourself past your limits so much, your illness wouldn't be flaring up all the time.
Oh, don't you start. I don't have the energy to argue with you right now.
Aw, you two clearly care a lot about each other.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, it's those two again, like the same guys from the Arkham Quest. Like, oh, I don't care about her.
I mean, we never stop arguing with each other.
Just oh, whatever. That face.
Any plans for the next step? After
That's a good
the
point, actually.
brilliant performance you put on, the reputation of your troupe is sure to spread through Fontaine like wildfire. You won't have to disband if you don't want to. You could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the little Oceanid to the bigger theater troupes out there. That would do wonders for your financial situation.
No, we should still disband.
Aw. Oh well.
Yeah, it's what we all agreed to.
After all this happened, I should give you guys some space. But maybe our paths will cross again one day.
I mean, you can still like continue. Like Furina said, "Oh, I don't want to go to the stage anymore," and she did it anyway. You could still, you know, try to make it work.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I still want to keep performing, so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Furina's performance, I think I'm starting to understand our director's infatuation with musicals.
Oh yeah, of course I necessarily said it, but I can't believe like when they say musicals, it never even clicked to me they were actually going to sing to the whole performance.
You should do it. It suits you. I'd originally hoped to keep performing too, but I don't know if my health will allow me to.
Oh, so now you finally got your priorities in order. I guess I'll hold off until you've properly recovered as well.
Aw, look at the guy here. I'll wait for you.
What about you, Miss Furina? Any future plans?
That's a good point. What is Furina going to do now?
Well, frankly, I think a return to obscurity is no longer an option for me. I'm sure a slew of consultancy requests will hound me wherever I go, until I finally acquiesce. You rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks at the end of the show.
Yikes. Oh well.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is that this whole experience has shown me that perhaps I'm not as averse to a return to the stage as I previously imagined. Maybe Nervilette was right. Maybe Cleo is the right role for me. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else, but I do have a desire to express myself. So, maybe the show will go on for me after all.
Yeah, she's doing whatever feels right to you.
Yeah. There was once a time when I was an actress in a masquerade, seeking only to hide the truth. But from now on, I want to spend my time learning real stories about real people and how they touch the lives of others around them.
Okay, I'll say this line actually reminds me a lot of what Eugene said, and I think your demo. Like a lot of the operas in Leo, like they talk about the supernatural, but it is like now at the age of humanity, I want to talk about story of ordinary people. Yeah, actually, like it really similar to what Furina is saying right now.
I want to watch them blossom.
Of course, for different reasons, but you know.
See them refined on the page, retold on the stage, and remembered long into the future. I'm sure this is what captivated director O'Reilly as well.
Sounds like you're ready to stop running from your true calling. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll discover what a fascinating place it is.
Yeah, next time I'll invite you to join me.
Then it's a deal.
If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do my best to honor it.
Ooh. It was nice. I enjoyed that. It was really sweet. I was so confused. Like, wait, why are two Furinas? Oh, that's actually the Furina. I was like, you're like, this is mine and this is okay.
I mean, of course I have some regrets, but
There'll be plenty of opportunities in the future for us to tell the stories that we want on stage.
Nice. Yeah, she did. She did. She got the vision here.
Now that the buzz is worn off, I feel ready to pass out.
I always miss bits and pieces. Nice. Oof. Yeah. All right. Let me just check since I finished already. If I go here, yep, it show Vision Hydro. Yep. Show us the vision. Also, let me see the light. Okay, let me talk to them first.
Up. As soon as I'm done, I've got an interview with the Steambird to get to.
Ooh.
Thanks to all your help, the show was more perfect than we ever could have hoped for. But most of all, I want to thank you for giving me the chance to finally say farewell to Aurelie.
It's okay. Okay, are you going to say anything or? Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much. I feel like I've rekindled the passion I had when I first joined the troupe. It might turn out to be too little, too late for me. But still, this has been the experience of a lifetime.
I see. Okay. Let's talk Furina before anything else.
It's ironic to think that in my whole time as a god, I could only ever dream of receiving this kind of power. And now that the gods have given me their blessing, it actually feels more like I'm finally able to take my fate in my own hands. Is that how humans feel about it as well?
Oh. Okay, but what I would check is the voice lines now that I finally did it. Everything should be unlocked. Yeah, everything should be unlocked. Well, except these ones, but like this friendship stuff. Let's see. Where is about vision? Thing. There we go.
Once the ancient prophecy came to an end and everything was over, I fell into low spirits for a very long time. People who stand on the stage basking in the adulation of their audience must also bear the pressures of being in the public eye and living up to everyone's expectations. But I knew very well my person wouldn't be enough, and that putting on the act of a god would be the only way to satisfy their adoration. And at the end of the day, all I ever experienced was loneliness. So, there came a point when I loathed the very thought of acting and locked myself in my room. It wasn't until the moment I stood on stage and faced the audience again that I realized the anxiety in my heart had dissipated. The reason I can now stand before the crowd's watchful gaze is perhaps because I have finally started to act as myself.
Oh. Nice. Okay. Also, I love this music display. It looks really nice as well. It sounds, well, not looks, but it sounds nice. Hope I can enter. Can I enter here later, maybe? I hope I can. Or maybe just hear the music, like, somewhere else. Maybe put on the teapot, who knows? Okay, if I go here, does it... No! Dang it, I hate it here, chat. I hate it here. Wait, we did it. We did it. It was pretty nice. I enjoy it. Pretty good story quest, if you ask me. Okay, but let me adjust myself here. There you go. Nice. Okay, chat. Now, at least for the people watching from YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I'll probably end the stream on YouTube side anyway now. since I already did the story quest, so I really here for a YouTube site. So anyway, for all YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys, and